everyone. Today I'm going to do my foundation routine and how I cover up all my flaws. So let's get started. It's very simple steps that I follow. There are a lot of products. So I've just moisturized my face with my moisturizer. I've used Clinique today and I've put my sunblock. I've just done my eyebrows because it takes forever. So let's get started. Before I start any makeup, I just prime my face with MAC Prep and Prime. Since I shoot with the front camera on the phone, when I show the products, it just goes haywire. So I'm just going to list all the product details in the description box. I'm just going to put it all over my face. Not under my eye area. For eyes, I use a different primer. MAC Prep and Prime is very nice. It has a little bit of sheen to the texture. So this is what I use to prime my face. So before I do any eye makeup, I prime my eyelid with Benefit. I always talk about it. Just going to show you that later. This is the eye primer that I use. So I don't use the same one for the eyes because you can't use the shine one underneath your eyes. So I prime my eyelid with Benefit Stay Don't Stray. So today in this video I won't be doing my eye makeup, just my foundation routine. Just gonna dab this. So I like to prepare my entire base so that once my base is done, then I just start off with my makeup, be it eye or be it my entire look. It's very important to use the right products, right tools. I always talk about it. This is my way of doing things, but makeup is all about understanding your face, what works for your face, what products work for you. So keep trying. Don't buy anything right away. Always try the products at the counter. Keep it on. Go back and forth. Keep trying stuff until you get the right products that you want. Anyways, so this is Benefit Stay Don't Stray. This is what I use for my eyelid. Let it just sit for a while. Now before I start my makeup, I also like to just use this Benefit Sunbeam. It's a liquid highlighter, so it just kind of gives you a very nice shine to your look once you've put it underneath your foundation. I just like to go. Another tip that you can use is you can mix your highlighter with your foundation and then blend your foundation over it. You can use powder highlighters also. You can just mix them with your foundation and use it. I just do it like this. I really like the look when you do something like this, like you have highlighter before your foundation and then you go over it again. I think I did speak about it in one of my videos. Just gives you a nice shine. As you can see, I do have a lot of flaws. My skin is very it's got tan at certain places. It's very uneven. It's not at all even, so really have to do a lot of correction. So after this, I just apply this orange, salmon orange kind of a color. This is from Derma Color. I got it from the Krylon counter. So this is more like a corrector for all the dark circles and areas which are dark on my face. Just use a little bit under my eye. Don't take it very close to your eyelashes. Just keep it here. I like to dab it. I do have a lot of dark circles issue. Not very good with sleeping. Actually, I sleep 8 hours, but just that I'm not a person who goes to bed very early. This is something I really need to incorporate. Get up early. Wherever you feel you want to kind of cover up, So this is a corrector, not a concealer. So I use it underneath my foundation. Then I just go over it and just kind of set it. So corrector is basically to correct your flaws like dark circles and stuff that you have on your face. And concealer is to conceal. So concealer, some people prefer after you've done your foundation you can use your concealer, or you can even do before, or you can do before a little bit, and depends however it works for you. Try what works for your face. I try and do it before a little bit, just add a little bit of concealer, and then I go over it again with foundation if I feel the necessity. So this is LA Girl Pro Concealer. This particular one is pure beige. This is what goes with my skin. I have a lot of concealer that I've been trying, but still there are a lot of products that I need to try. I've still not got that one thing that, you know, I just have to put one product and I'm sorted. Also have my days when I don't have much dark circles and I need a very little bit of concealing and corrector, and then I have days when it's like really bad. So depends on my requirement. I just go over with the products. Currently I'm using quite a few concealers that I've been trying. So LA Girl is definitely one. Then I've got a Urban Decay's Naked Skin. It's a full coverage concealer, a complete coverage concealer as well. It's nice. So sometimes when I'm done with my foundation, I just kind of go over it with this. NARS again is a very good brand that you can try. Radiant Concealer from NARS. The one that I'm using shade is medium to dark biscuit. So, and in this I am using neutral, in Urban Decay. So these are the concealers that I'm trying, but MAC again has come up with something very nice. It's got dual color, you know, it's like a salmon and a yellowish color, which you can try. MAC is really good with the concealer. You can definitely try that. But for now, this is the one that I'm using. It's kind of got a little bit of coverage that I needed. Now the foundations that I've been using, I switch between Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It has an SPF 10 and the shade that I'm using is Cashew, and Clinique Beyond Perfection. This is a very nice foundation again because it's a full coverage foundation. It's with the concealer, so the days I really have to conceal and I have a lot of flaws and uneven skin, I don't want to put too many things. I just go with this. It's a little heavy, but it just kind of covers up the entire face very well. The color that I'm using is 8 Golden Neutral shade, and yeah, try this, or you can even go with Estee Lauder. I'm in love with both the products. Picking a right foundation is extremely important, so give a lot of time when you're picking a foundation. I'm going to do a proper video talking about how to pick a foundation, but for now I'll just show you. You can just go through with this. Got a nice applicator brush. That's what I like about it. It's really simple to use it. I just put it all over and just start blending. And the good thing is you do get enough time to settle it. So the brush that I use to blend my face foundation is Real Techniques brush, which I can't see right now. Okay, I'll just go over with this. I'll just show you the brush. Honestly, I'll just take anything and I'll start. You can use a beauty blender, anything that you're comfortable with. I can't believe I didn't keep the brush. So I also have this Real Technique brush, which is more for contouring purpose, but I'm not going to use this right now. Just going to go over with this brush only, since I didn't keep the brush here. But feel free to use what works for you. Blending is extremely important on your face to get that flawless look. I even just go over on my eyelid with the same thing. Sometimes you feel that certain foundations are looking very light on your skin, but trust me, let it sit for a while. A lot of foundations, they become dark after you keep it on for a couple of hours, so it's always good to go a little lighter with your foundation. So even if it's going to oxidize or it gets darker, it will take the color of your skin. Now another thing I wanted to share is picking up foundation. Whenever you're buying a foundation, I'll show you in another video how you need to definitely pick it up. But never buy a foundation in one go. Apply it on your face, keep it on for a couple of hours, go do your shopping, then come back and pick it up. You get the right shade only when you see that it's been there on your face for a couple of hours. Sometimes they become so dark. I will share my experience with you. I did pick up a foundation which looked so perfect when I applied on the counter, kept it for a while, and I was in a rush. I just bought it. I thought, oh my god, it's just perfect. I've got the foundation I wanted. And a couple of hours down the line, it just gets so dark, and it's an expensive brand. So this is what happened with me with the Stila foundation. I picked up Honey 8 and it's such a nice color when I put it, but after I keep it for a couple of hours, it's just so dark that I don't know how to use it. It's just you have to add another lighter color, but that's again a lot of money going waste. So my recommendation is that you just kind of put your foundation, keep it on for a while. So as you can see, I've pretty much got all the coverage that I need. For further, just to conceal, and just go over with my concealer. It's very important to do a nice base because you know your entire makeup is dependent on your foundation, your base. If you have a good base, you look so nice and flawless. Just gonna dab this. I don't like to put too much stuff, layering and a lot of layers, because I like that your skin should show the natural glow on your skin. Also, a lot of steps that we see, you have to always keep in mind your age group that you follow, a certain routine, because you know we have, as we mature, we have a lot of lines that we get here. So putting a lot of products can just crease and give you a lot of, you know, foundation and concealer getting deposited there. So make sure you just put little, just how much you need. Dab your, so I like to just go over with my skin with my fingers just to kind of settle it. As you can see, because of the highlighter that I just put it before my foundation, just gives you such a nice, beautiful glow. Now after this, I'm going to be doing my contouring and the highlighting routine, which is going to be another video because I just feel it's going to be a long video otherwise. So this is how I do my foundation routine, and I hope you like the steps that I follow. So I always do a corrector, then I do concealer if I want to a little bit, and then I go over with my foundation and use a highlighter or concealer again if I need on, you know, under my eyes. So this is how I do it, and then I just set the entire thing with any powder that you have. So I'm using Makeup Forever HD foundation, HD powder. Make sure you don't use too much of it, just a little bit is enough. Just set it. Now if I'm doing the contouring with a stick, foundation contouring stick or something, then I just do that before I put the powder. But today I'm just going to use the powder later, so I'm just going to set this makeup with this. Set the entire face, and you can spray your setting spray and you're done with the look. Bronze your face. I do a lot of bronzing and contouring as well, but not on a daily basis, but whenever I have to step out and do get a defined look, because when you do foundation your face looks very flat, so adding a little bit of bronzer or contouring just definitely defines your face and gives you a much perfect look. So I will be doing a bronzing and highlighting routine in another video, so do follow that, and hope you like these steps that I've used. Try the foundations, the products that I've used today. I'm going to list all the product details in the description box, and recreate this look. Enjoy your makeup routines and your makeup lessons. Makeup is all about you experimenting and enjoying what you're doing. Don't be in a rush. Experiment with your products. Buy a good foundation. Keep it on for a while before you buy it. Follow these few steps and look gorgeous. Thank you.